Of NYC Improv Fest. I am here with Doug Widick, Steve Jeanty, Richie Alfson from the very hilarious hip-hop improv group North Coast. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
And you guys are, so North Coast is an improvised hip-hop group. Maybe you want to explain a little bit to the audience exactly what North Coast is.
For sure. North Coast is a hip-hop improv team that does long-form improv. So we do scenes that once they kind of reach a fever pitch or the game gets very strong, we go into a rap. We'll drop a hook or we'll just go right into a rap and further explore the scene through rapping.
I've seen the show a few times. It's like mind-boggling how you guys are able to juggle so many things at the same time. A scene, a relationship, and a flow. It blows my mind. You're a founding member, and
yes.
I believe North Coast just had their 8th anniversary show last night. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome. You guys perform all over the city, all over the world, maybe?
Yeah, well, we perform all over North America, but where are we going soon? We're going to Europe.
You guys are going to Europe? Where in Europe are you guys going to?
We're going to Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah.
Iceland is the hot place where people are going now. It seems like everyone I know is going to Iceland.
Yeah,
Iceland's a hot place right now. It's a hot place, it's true. And we actually just went to Sun Valley, Idaho earlier this week, so it was a very busy week for us.
Very busy week. Sun Valley, and then back for Improv Fest. You guys did Anybody on Friday, which is an improvised...
it was on Thursday.
On Thursday.
And then last night was the 8th anniversary.
8th anniversary.
At
Middlefields. So when do you guys sleep?
Do you sleep, Richie?
Yeah, nighttime generally.
Nighttime. That's the standard time to sleep, I guess.
Yeah, late morning. We'll say that.
Late morning's nice as well if you can swing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can swing it.
So I guess, how did you decide to put hip hop and improv together as one?
Yeah. Does anybody want to field that? Or no?
I mean, as the person that created it, I feel like you gotta answer that question.
Yeah, just trying to pass the baton.
They're trying to share the love. I
Doug
understand it.
founded the team.
I'm a founding member of the team.
Yeah.
James came up with the idea of doing long-form hip-hop improv. Our founder, who in terms of, there's 2 founding members left on the team, me and James Rovalata. And James Rovalata was the one that came up with long-form improv, not short-form, no preset anything. Long-form improv, completely organic improv that went into rapping. And his thought process was, if Baby Wants Candy can sing and make it funny, then we can rap and make it funny without having to plan anything.
That's great.
Yeah. And we built these foundational ideas that we bring into rehearsal that we've carried with us through to the 8th year. So,
that's great.
And I think an important thing for us too is that everyone on the team is, we're a bunch of heads. We all love hip hop a lot. So it's not as if we're trying to make fun of rap or parody hip hop music. We all love hip hop and respect it. We're trying to find the apex of the integration between improv comedy and freestyle rapping, which in reality share a lot of qualities of what makes people good.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people who love a lot of freestyle hip hop love how hilarious a lot of the MCs are and how they can make a great joke in a song. But you guys are making great songs out of jokes. And it seems like it's a great two-way street there.
Yeah.
So I guess for all of you, the love of hip hop came first, or did the love of comedy come first?
I think it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's different for everyone. What about you?
I have no idea. I feel like I've loved hip hop and comedy my entire life. I can't remember the moment when I was like,
what was the moment you loved hip hop?
I was 6 months old. No, I don't know. I think I started rapping before I started doing improv comedy. That's a fact.
Yeah.
When I actually started practicing it myself. But I mean, those are our bread and butter.
Yeah.
So. What about you, Steve?
I was definitely rapping before doing comedy, but I grew up watching the Chappelle Show, so I always liked comedy. And most of my favorite rappers growing up are borderline. MF Doom is funny, and Ludacris is funny, and Eminem is funny. So I think a lot of rappers draw the line of being funny and also talented. So I think it's you need both for a good rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Chappelle Show, that was one of my, as a white kid from the Upper East Side, was one of my first introductions to hip hop, was watching Chappelle Show and seeing all the great musical guests that he was. I'd be like, holy shit, those guys, their lyrics are hilarious. And I love that.
That's why they call them punchlines.
There you go.
That was the Wayne.
Can we talk about Anybody? Are you guys also in Anybody? I know it's kind of split a little bit, but Anybody is an improvised hip hop opera kind of thing based off of Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
So what is that show like?
So Anybody is an improvised historical hip opera inspired by Hamilton, but then we didn't want to do kind of improvised Hamilton. We wanted to let the suggestion lead us to our own show instead of having to do, all right, and here's who the George Washington is, here who's the Schuyler sisters is, here who's the Elizabeth Schuyler. Like, if we were able to get that close, we actually felt that was kind of limiting. So we do that when we can. But like, let's say we got Marie Antoinette. Her story is singular. Her story is unique. So when we do these shows, yes, we're doing the opening, dun 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 dun. How could a blank, right? And we rap about him. Like, how could a Brett Savalia sitting in his chair interview North Coast without a single care, right? Because that's you, Brett Savalia.
Who cares a little bit? Come on.
Just a touch.
But that's what we do, that's Anybody, and we've been doing that for about a year now.
Yeah, I mean, then that's become like a really popular show. I hear people talking about it all the time. So
and definitely, I just want to tell for the audience out there too, like what we're doing is we're getting a suggestion of a historical figure, and then that is the musical that we're making up about that person.
What happens if you guys don't know the historical figure that someone throws out? Like, because my historical knowledge, I mean, you guys are obviously a lot smarter than me, but my historical knowledge is very limited. Like, has there been an opportunity, or has there been a chance, or a day when you guys got someone and people are like, oh, we don't really know that much about that guy?
All of them? No, I'm just kidding. We talk to the audience about the historical figure, so we try to get on the same level with them, equal the knowledge playing field. Sometimes phones get pulled out, whatever.
Real quick Wikipedia.
The audience, we don't.
Right.
But we always ask them, what do you know about it? And we use that as an interview. So the same way you would interview an audience member about their life, we interview the audience about someone else's life.
Right, and hopefully no one's going to be like, well, you got this wrong about Amelia Earhart. Because audiences are generally pretty nice when it comes to that.
Well, it's nice because we have a little moment with the audience before the show where sometimes those conversations are happening where people are like, no, actually what's right is...
And that makes the audience just more like comfortable being around you guys. It sort of brings down the wall of like we're the performers and you are the audience.
Yeah. I think we definitely want to teach people and some history a little bit with it, but not too much. You know? I think the history lesson is right before the show when everyone gets on the same page with the information we know about that.
And then we're gonna have fun with this.
Exactly.
That's so much fun. So before maybe plug a little North Coast, a little Anybody, when can people come and see you guys perform?
Every Saturday at 9 p.m. at the People's Improv Theater, we perform our long-running weekly show. Then we have 5 dates coming up of Anybody. Check those out on northcoastnyc.com. And they're also on thepit-nyc.com/anybody for those dates. But generally, I'm exhausted.
Well, genuinely and generally.
Yeah, right.
You're being genuine.
Yeah, it's true. I'm generally genuine. You can check our dates out all on our website if you want to come check us out. And there's ticket links on there too.
And that's northcoastnyc.com, or you can just hit this button here.
We will put a button right there.
So just press your finger right
there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that. Would you guys be kind enough to maybe do a little rapping for us?
Sure, for them.
For them, not for me. I mean, because you guys don't owe me anything. So maybe to them, though.
We owe you everything, Brett Savalia.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, we're in the attic with Brett. Flyers on the jet. Yeah, we on the ball, we don't need a set. Working with the animals like a vet.
And guaranteed I'm gonna win the bet. Yo, I'm feeling mean and green, I'm eating broccoli. Got it, if you on the team, you own the property. I'm the obelisk, and if you wanna try to stop me, don't. I got the hat like Mr. Monopoly.
Pull that like a landmark. Call me obelisk, you find me in the park. I'm popping out like Easter Island. Dougie Widick head in the sand smiling. Bury me under the beach, Got money in stacks, Robin Leach, you show. And I pull out the champagne, sip it, pull it to my lips, your girl be dipping. Brett Savalia, Oh.
North Coast, everyone, check them out. NorthCoastNYC.com. Thank you very much, guys, for being here.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We may be back with some more interviews tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow night. Stay tuned, everybody. Good night, everyone.